found this. There's a study that says 60% of men don't do this. Riley said, listen. I think that's what you said.
And you said what?
Badooch. Rose said, wash feet, right?
In the shower. Mm-hmm.
This is going to be heavy, I think, but it's like oh my. 60% of men don't share how they're feeling with anybody.
Oh, I believe that. And it's true with
sad.
anyone. A lot of times with Marshall, he'll internalize a lot of his feelings, and it's like I have to pick and prod after I get certain cues from him. It's like, baby, it's okay. Like, I'm your wife. You can let it out. But it's just almost impossible for him for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think dudes are told there's no emotion and not to expect praise. I've said, not preach isn't the word, but said before, like, if you give your dude, like, a gift today, he's going to assume he did something wrong, which is, like, it's a sad thing. I saw a TikTok yesterday that was talking about how the only time dudes get flowers is their funeral. And, like, when you think about that for a second,
It needs to change.
but it's even just like, I think it's just even like the thought where it's still, I mean, I don't know. Like, I know Roy Kent likes orchids. So if Roy Kent likes orchids, then anybody does. They said there's a myriad of reasons to prevent men from speaking when they feel low. Top 3 were shown to be feeling embarrassed, not knowing who to speak to, and not be able to find the right words.
Oh, wow.
I do think, with dudes, it's like if he's not saying anything, something's wrong. They also say, too, like globally, man dies by suicide every minute, which is like also really scary.
Yeah.
And I would try to be lighthearted. I thought this was important. Like, dudes go through a lot of things, too. We just don't feel comfortable saying it because we don't want to appear weak. So, like, if your dude's not telling you that something's there's always something going on in somebody's
life.
life.
That stigma needs to just change because everybody experiences feelings and emotions, and just because you're a male doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to express them
100%.
in whatever way you need to.
We talked before, too, like, people don't check up on guys. Like, I'm not looking for, like, sympathy, but I rarely get people reach out to check in and see how I'm doing. And that's fine. No, you do, like, you're here, though. But I'm saying, like, when you see me every day, but, like, for dudes, it's not, like, a thing I think you think of to check in on your dude, see how he's doing.
I asked Marshall that the other day, and I'm just like, do you guys, like, check in on each other? Like, hey, man. And even between your best of friends, that would be the safest space. It just doesn't really happen.
It's crazy to think of 60%. I guess it makes sense though too. And the other thing too, like dudes just don't expect praise. That's why I seek it out so much for myself. Dudes don't get praise. I always feel like if you do something like a task around the house, like it's never completely done, or it's like never enough. So a lot of men I think feel like we're just never enough. We don't show it. I think that's why you see like the ego being out everywhere you go because we just don't feel like we're ever enough. So just some food for thought, and the listening thing too. I mean, but that's nothing. But that's just hard though. What if I just get bored? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.